Hey family, today I want to talk about Lovecraft County episode 7 called I Am. Okay, I recommend everybody see this show. It's from Jordan Peele and J.J. Abrams, the one that made French. Okay, now in this episode, a woman named Hippolyta Freeman, okay, her husband passed away, but she recovered what they call a Ori. Now, the Ori is a model of a solar system, so it's like it moves in cycles. You also see this in the movie, old movie called, and a new movie on Netflix called Dark Crystal. Okay, it's kind of like when the stars align, it's like different eclipses and different things line up, and therefore it opens up a portal. Okay, now she was researching this. She was looking at this Ori, and she discovered it was a key. All the things lined up, and a key opened. A sphere opened up. Inside it was a key. Now the key, she was trying to figure out where this key went to. So what she did was look at her husband's map, and um, basically it all lined up where she had to go to Kansas. Okay, and when she went to Kansas with this key, she said, where this key fit at? She found a observatory. Okay, it was an observatory in Kansas. She went into this observatory. This is where the map sent her. Okay, she went to this observatory. She took the key. She put it in this old machine, and she turned it on, and everything, all the numbers, everything started flickering. Okay, basically the lights came on. Everything started aligning. Okay, so basically what happened was she these cops came in because it's like, what's going on? Everything is all this noise and all this lights. Okay, so the cops came in. The cops was like, what's going on? So they was searching the place. So she hid from the cops. Okay, when she hid from the cops found her. By the time the cops found her, a person named Atticus, okay, which is related to her, okay, related to the family. He came in to rescue her because the cops were basically, this back in the days. I don't know if this is the 50s or 30s, but it's back in the day where they definitely was gonna beat her, okay. And nowadays, okay, let's be real. But basically, when the cops came, he came to rescue her. So we start fighting the cops, fighting the cops. So when he started fighting the cops, a portal opened. When the portal opened, is every time it opened, it will go to different parts of the galaxy, the cosmos. It'd be like a sunset, then it'd be like in space, then it'd be like Mars, then it will be every time it opened up, it's like glitching, like glitching. Poof, 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 poof. Every time it opened, it'd take you to a different place in the cosmos. Okay, so when he was fighting the cops, he kind of pushed the cops and basically sucked the cops, one of the cops, into wherever it went in this portal. Okay, they're still fighting the other guy. So Hippolyta, she was sucked in, and he was sucked in, Atticus. Okay, and when they were sucked in this portal, one of the cops, he was laying on the ground. One of the cops was shot. Okay, when he when he went into the portal, when they both went into the portal, Hippolyta, she went to this world. When she went to this world, everything was like no gravity. Everything was like levitating. Okay, so she was like, "Where am I?" She was looking around, and all of a sudden, these two giants appear. Okay, these two giants starts walking up, so she got scared. Then all of a sudden, she she woke up on this table. Okay, she woke up on this table. In her wrist, she had these two marks that have light coming out of them. They was like illuminating. Okay, so she was like, "What's going on? What's going on?" Okay, so she asked so basically what appeared was she was trying to figure out where she was. Okay, so this woman, which was actually her higher self, if you look at you'll see it's her. It's actually her. It's a version of her higher self. When she asked the woman, "What's going on?" Her higher self, she said, "Where am I? I need to get out of here." So the woman was saying, "You are not in prison." She kept telling her, "You are not in prison." So she shut the door. So the woman leaves. Okay, so then she's still trying to figure out. So she's peeling things back. She's peeling things back. So basically, when she gets to she found these two wires, and she start opening up the wires, right? So then her higher self comes back again, and she came back again. She said, "You are." So she was trying to rush her higher self. So her higher self put out her hand, knocked her back, and she kept telling her, "You are not in prison. You are not in prison." So basically, she said to her, she said, "Name yourself." Okay. She said, "Name yourself." She said, "Who do you want to be? Who do you want to be?" And the lady's like, "What are you talking about?" Right? Hippolyta was like, "What are you talking about?" She said, "Who do you want to be? Name, who are you? Name yourself. Where do you want to be?" So she said, "Okay, I want to be Josephine Baker dancing in Paris." So woo. So she basically was transformed, okay, to Paris dancing as with Josephine Baker. Okay. So then when she got into that world, she started enjoying that life. So then after that, she was talking to Josephine Baker. Josephine Baker was talking about, Joseph Baker said, "I feel like a dark star that has collapsed and the world is watching me." So basically she said, it was another opportunity. She said, "Yeah." She said, "I knew you was different." So she said, when she was talking to Josephine Baker, she said, "I am Hippolyta." Okay. She looked up in the sky. She said, "I am Hippolyta." So when she said, "I'm Hippolyta," she was transformed into a warrior mode. She was surrounded by warriors. This teacher, okay, she was knocking her to the ground with a sword, and she was basically training her. So she was training her until she was ready. Once Hippolyta, she defeated her trainer. Okay, then the queen. It looked like it was in Africa. Okay, it kind of reminded you of Black Panther, the movie Black Panther. Then the queen crowned her. When the queen crowned her, then she started fighting these these Confederate troops. She killed the whole camp of troops, and basically she was saying that it was kind of like that was the fun side with Josephine Baker. This side was the warrior side of her. Okay, so this is her role. This is another role that she's playing. So the warrior role, she's like, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of that. Basically, you know, she was saying, okay, I am George's wife, which is her ex-husband. So when she said, "I'm George's wife," she woke up in the bed next to George. So then she started talking to George about this world that she's in. And in this world, she could be whatever she wanted to be. And he was like, "Yeah." He said, "And all the things you wanted to be, you were always my wife." So that pissed her off. So she's like, since I've been with you, I feel like I've been shrinking. And that's all I am is just, all I am is your wife. And he said, so basically what he was saying, "Yeah, you kind of shrunk yourself to help me with this family, basically. Okay. This is the role that you're playing, basically." So she was pissed off about that. So she's like, "Wait a minute. I'm not just here to be a wife, basically. I'm here to be more than that." And he said, "Yes, you are Hippolyte the Discoverer." So he grabbed her hands and her wrists, the lights, they intertwined. That's why I was telling people with holding hands as couples, right? That it's kind of like you tap into each other's destiny. So he held her hand. When he held her hand, now they was in a space. They went into they start walking out of this spaceship. They walk out of this spaceship. They was on a whole nother planet. It was these beings that came. Now, when they was coming out the spaceship, there was these three beings that's coming with some kind. It was holding something. This lovable beings, okay. And basically, they was playing in the background Sun Ra, and Sun Ra was saying, "You are not real. This is why things don't work out for you in this society. This is why you don't have no equal rights. This is not who you are." He said, "You are a myth. He said, "I come to you not as reality. I come to you as a myth." Okay. It's interesting, this shirt I have on. I made this shirt about maybe 2 years ago. Okay. And in this shirt, and this is actually the same color as her hair. Okay. In this episode when she's the discoverer. Okay. And she had this round thing and this space all around her. I did this 2 years ago. Okay. So basically, what happened was these beings. She was talking to these beings, and she was just enjoying. It was just pure love and light. She's talking. She's communicating with the flowers and everything like that. So basically, her higher self was saying now she transported to her higher self, and she was talking to her, and her higher self was saying that now that you have named yourself, which she named herself the Discoverer, she said, now that you have named yourself, you can integrate into our world. Okay? And you don't need these things on your arm anymore. It's kind of like these things on your arm is kind of like if you look in the spiritual world, you have, just like the Matrix, you have things connected to you, like tubes and wires, and you have things connected to you that you can't see. Okay? And these things on her wrist is kind of like these things that she takes with her lifetime to lifetime. So she said, now that you are basically a part of the cosmos, you don't need these things on your wrist. Okay. So she said, because you have changed your name. Okay. You have named yourself the Discoverer. So basically, she can go anywhere. So basically, she was saying that, well, if I don't change, can I go back to uh, home? She said you can go back to the earth, which is not your home. That's why she emphasized you can go back to the earth and continue if you choose to. Basically, you're going to be playing out these roles again. Okay, that you want to. And I tell people, the reason why we're here is because we are here to learn lessons. We want to experience things, so therefore we keep coming back as different characters. So basically, she was just happy, and she was saying, all right. So she was looking back, and she said, well, my daughter needs me, so I'm going back, basically, to Earth. Okay? So basically, when she didn't even actually, the part that they showed was Atticus came back, but she didn't come. He came back through the portal. She didn't come back. And the book where the cop was shot was a book where her daughter drew for her. If you look at the episodes in the beginning, the daughter drew to her this book of superheroes, and her mom was a superhero, something blue. Okay, and her daughter drew this picture of her in space with the same outfit and everything on in this book. And this is actually where the place where she went to. Okay, so it's very, very, very deep, man, because it's showing you that life is what you make it. You choose and you call out what you want your life to be, and you will end up in these places. This is why with my reading, this is why I draw pictures and images, because people have come to me, countless people have come to me and says the things that in your pictures, even the letters, the names, the different symbols, some kind of way they attract it to themselves, and it's in their house, or something happens where you can't explain it. Okay, her daughter drew these pictures. Her daughter drew to her the life that she's uncovering and discovering of who she truly is. This is what this is all about. Okay, so I just wanted to drop this video to talk about Lovecraft County 7th episode. Please watch this, and you'll understand that you are the truth that you seek. You are here playing roles and roles and roles. You keep coming back, and you keep playing the roles until you're tired, until you just want to merge. Well, I'm having deja vu. Until you want to merge with the infinite. Okay? That's when you truly go home. Okay? So I just want to drop this short video and say love and light. Wish y'all all the health in the world. Have peace of mind. And please enjoy this Lovecraft County. All right, family. Love you.